Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here today, the 26th of June of 2021. This is the weekend. It's a Saturday, everyone. Hope that you're all doing well. Just a shout out to the land down under, to New South Wales, Australia, Sydney, who are on lockdown again. Just want to point out to those of you that are listening from Australia, the eclipses were visible over Australia, and where the eclipses are visible, it's not a very positive thing. It's not healthy, if we could call it that. So I was wondering what's going to happen to Australia. You're in winter now. I've heard a very cold winter in the northern hemisphere. In Greece it is total opposite. We're having scorching hot days, a heat wave. It's just been a few days already. So extremes, that's how life is at this time. Let's see what the energies are like. And I've been saying 26, 27, 28, end of June till the first week of July, I'm going to say, is not going to be easy energies, everyone. So know that that's what we're in at this time. So don't be surprised if you are pushed and shoved and angered and stressed out. That's the way the energies are. This too shall pass. Let's see what's going on 26th of June, as the moon is coming out of Capricorn and will be entering Aquarius. We've got the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is an offer of love. This is logically to do with the recent past. The now is where matters of an offer or a love situation is concerned. The Capricorn card is here. Someone is stuck. Someone is dealing maybe with a blockage, something karmic. They're looking at how much they've invested, what it's cost them financially, emotionally, physically, psychologically, this offer, or even risking opening up to being vulnerable. Right? Yeah. Nine of Swords just around the corner. Nine of Swords is a lot of stress, anguish, fear, too much thought, sleepless nights. Someone's not able to sleep. They're stuck totally on a decision that whether to offer this cup, King of Cups, right? They're hard on a platter to make this offer, to come forth, to sacrifice. Remember, the King of Cups is someone that sacrifices. Now, some of you may have feel as though you've been left out in the cold by someone maybe that has been hiding their emotions, holding back on their feelings. Okay, some of you maybe have been waiting on an offer, someone to come forth, but it's just taken forever and you're in two minds what's happening. Let's see what is hidden. So we've got Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We've got the King of Wands here. So the King of Cups could also hold, this could be a Scorpio, more than likely, Scorpio energies, because the King of Wands many times could be a Scorpio, very passionate, right? Could also be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone is burning. They have a burning desire to come forth. They've shown up more, let's say, sexually, more about wanting to move forward with what they want to create. King of Wands, usually someone that takes charge. This is a desire. But I feel that you've been dealing with someone that more showed their sexual side, their active side, but not their emotional side. Yeah, someone being in two minds. As I've said, we had this card just recently. So someone doesn't know what to do. Two of Swords is like needing to go with their intuition, as they don't have the facts. They don't, maybe this is you not knowing. Now, if you're dealing with two people, this could also be a choice between a fire sign and a water sign. Oh, wow. We had this card. We've already had this card yesterday, the day before. I don't remember. Every day blends into... each day is the same for me. I mean, one day blends into the other. That's how it is. Just busy, busy, busy right now. Someone is looking for balance, equality, reciprocity. Yes, this is a soulmate connection. Yes, this could also be an agreement. Maybe even choosing between two different people or two choices concerning an agreement. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. 26th of June, please, Spirit. 26th. Scorpio, as I've said, there is a sense of release. Something is transforming. Someone needs to let go of something that's been holding them back. A karmic situation. Scorpio is very sexual. It's also money coming from others. It does speak to secrets, mysticism, fears, release. Someone needs to release something here. We've got move, to release, to let go of a situation, and move, that is the Chariot. So we've got Scorpio and Cancer, a lot of water. Now, could it be because the Cancer card, Chariot, has been showing up a lot recently? We are coming up to a new moon in Cancer. That's going to be on the 9th of July. Interesting as well that, as I was talking about the lockdown in Sydney, they're locked down until the 9th of July. That's interesting with the new moon in Cancer. Remember that Cancer also speaks to our homeland, our country, where we feel safe and secure. And we've got throat chakra, the throat chakra, which is the 5th chakra. This does speak to conversation. Someone needs to speak. Someone needs to open and communicate. Let's see what the Lenormand holds today. Okay, these are the cards. They were just thrown in my hand. So we've got Pisces, the fish, someone's abundance. We've got the 10, the scythe. We've got the bear. And we've got the secrets, the book. So we do have a number 15, again, strength, a sense of power, someone who's in a powerful position. This can speak to motherhood. This can speak to someone needing to have the courage. Remember that the bear is Mars in Aries. So someone needs to be the warrior and have the strength, the guts to come forward where there's been karma, where they've been held back from maybe a position, who is someone who's in a position of power. With a bear. This could be a boss, this could be a leader. Someone has been dominating your life because of a lack of communication or truth. This is a strong, influential person. Okay, someone needs to sever ties. To sever ties, the scythe does speak to cutting away. This could also speak to a quick sense of abundance coming through suddenly, unexpectedly. But also, this could also say that someone is making space in their life, getting rid, shedding, releasing anything that was karmic for them, holding them back, limiting them. They had, and they're going through a tough lesson here. Remember that the scythe is something very, very quick. Very quick, and wherever someone is moving to, they're going to have a sense of abundance and prosperity. This could speak to a new job, of course, as well, that can offer more. Now, we've got two two Piscean cards here. Jupiter is in Pisces, and Jupiter can speak to either severing or joining. A sense of justice. Where there's been no justice, no fairness, no equal giving and receiving, someone needs to cut something away. We've got a 4, 11, 16. There's the Uranus, the tower. Well, they say the tower is Mars. I do see Uranus in the tower as well. Now, Mars is transiting through Leo. Venus is at the last minutes, okay, at a very critical degree of Cancer. So this is like sort of ready to move to another house, move to another connection, another job, but taking that last look back, a sense of saying goodbye to that past. Because Cancer is also, it's got to do with the past. So this is taking a last look. Now, taking a risk, whether to dive into something with the ability to create and trust, because that diving in is because someone's following their heart, right? Venus is going to conjoin with Mars in Leo. Leo is the heart, right? It's the ability to create. So someone's taking a last look before they make that a very important decision to move on. And we've got a home here. It is relating to someone's family, someone's home, someone's stability, someone's even financial prosperity and security. This could be someone ready to move house as well. Okay? Yeah, someone is in transition mode. They've been carrying a heavy burden. Yeah, maybe relating to a child, or they're following their heart. Even though it's hard, they're taking the difficult route and they're believing in this. They're believing, they're following their North Node, I would say, to a place that could be more secure for them, more happy. So we've got an 8 and a 6 is 14, 15 and 7 is 22, 31, which equals a 4. This could relate to the Emperor. And the Emperor could be also the bear, or the bear could be a mother figure. Okay, someone that has got the reins, let's say. They're in the position of power. But again, it's very karmic, it's hard work. So what's beneath this King of Wands, everyone? What's going on in the past? So King of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, putting in the effort, looking at details. This could be a work-related situation. Or someone is trying to read between the lines here. Someone's looking for answers. 9 of Wands, maybe this King of Wands, maybe they've blocked their emotions. Remember, if we put the King of Wands and the 9 of Wands, that's 10 Wands. This is a heavy burden that this King has been carrying. Is it work? It's been all work and no play. We've got the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups here, where once there was a celebration, or there was maybe a rekindling, but then all of a sudden here, again, blockages. Okay, 3 of Cups could speak of too many people in the picture, but what I see here is that there's 2 people. This is a divine union that's been blessed from the past. As you can see, the angel is the 3rd person here. Someone is following their heart. Now, the angel could also be a child. That could be the 3rd situation. Someone's in 2 minds. They've been in a crisis here. A very important decision indeed. We've got another little baby here, little child. So we've got a family. Maybe I do see here that the divine masculine is receiving the messages. We've also got an open book here. Maybe this divine masculine has not been an open book. Maybe they're thinking of opening the book of mystery here and speaking about their hardships, crisis, right? Judgment. Maybe there has been a judgment in the past, a difficult judgment. There is the Emperor. There is the Emperor. Someone who's got a lot on their plate. The Emperor is a number 4, remember. It's usually someone who leads in a home, in a business. Here we've got an emperor that's a little bit younger, not so with grey hair and a grey beard. Now the emperor is, we know, Aries. I see it as Taurus as well. Could be any sign. The emperor many times could be short-tempered as well, just like the bear. Someone that is just dealing with a lot. And we've got the Four of Wands, so they could be in a marriage where there's been a heavy judgment. He hasn't been living happily within this connection, or he hasn't been feeling stable and secure in whatever he's been creating. Is it his family? Is it... And I feel that the King of Wands and the Emperor would be the same person, as well as the King of Cups. Let's see what the near future shows. Eight of Wands, messages coming through just out of the blue. They're just falling from the sky. There is a lot of passion and a lot of desire. As you can see here, the Ace of Wands is the potential for a new beginning. This can speak to a very strong sexual connection as well. Remember that the Ace of Wands does speak to sex and the ability to create. I do see a lot of frustration here as well. A lot of sexual frustration. Nine of Wands, right? And we've got the Page of Swords. So what I'm thinking, Page of Swords is Gemini. We've had a new moon, a solar eclipse in Gemini. So I'm just wondering, because Page of Swords could also be someone that could be spying on the internet, maybe holding back on their truth, communicating. I do feel that an ego comes with this Emperor. And we've got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, a choice. Couple of twos we've got here. So let's see what's beneath the King of Cups. What's going on here? We've got the materialism, the devil. As you can see here, this King of Cups has been held back because of karma. Feels like he's sacrificed a lot. As you can see, this card, very interesting devil card, right? Where it shows someone's chained. Maybe this could also say that the lesson, they've gone through a heavy lesson, or they're still going through a heavy lesson here. Remember that the devil is karma, it's Saturnian, but also it's someone that's connected to an unhealthy situation. Capricorn can be too much work. It could be a person that's in a position of power, not letting them move, holding them, stuck. This is a stuck energy. And also the devil does speak to a strong sexual connection. Materialism, also too much into materialistic things. That's maybe the lesson here. Matters of money. Think of the devil. It's like, it's a cycle that someone can't get out of. It's something that magnetizes them, that pulls them in. So, very, very difficult. For some of you, you are stuck on this King of Cups. Now, this could also say that this King of Cups is stuck on you. Stuck in a situation that's not letting them be free. They're dealing with things, maybe even with fears of intimacy, and a lack of communication with the throat chakra. Now, I want to say the throat chakra, the throat is Taurian energy. With Uranus moving through Taurus, there could be sudden, unexpected, quick messages coming through. A sense of frustration, hearing frustration. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Someone hung up in a situation, wanting to close something that they've sacrificed a lot for. Maybe there's been a lot of, again, Pisces, right? Pisces is, it's spiritual. It's also imprisonment, a sense of imprisonment. She is blindfolded. She cannot see. Now, Five of Pentacles many times speaks to a connection that is not your normal connection. This could be a karmic connection where two people are from two different areas of the world, from different religions, big age difference, could be anything like that. But there is something here. 12th house Pisces is a karmic house. Remember that Neptune is in Pisces. There's a lot of deception, a lot of unknown matters. Jupiter is there now in the 12th house trying to fix things. And Jupiter has turned retrograde. So this is the time to find the positivity that's been missed. Anything that hasn't been shown will be in the next few months with Jupiter retrograde. The blessings will show up. And we've got the Hierophant. So stuck in a marriage, stuck in commitment, stuck in a business, a family business, stuck in a situation. Maybe even their beliefs are holding them back. Remember, the Hierophant does hold two keys. So someone is trying to get out of a commitment. And the Hierophant, I do see the Hierophant very similar to the Devil many times. Remember that the Hierophant is also very spiritual. Someone's growing spiritually here. And maybe, because this is a card of traditions, someone is not sure about having the ability to break the traditions, do things differently. So there's a lot of worry concerning maybe even someone having, the Devil can speak to a love triangle, a third person here. Someone is wondering if the other person is free or not, if they've been freed from their obligations, from their restrictions, from their karma. Have they been released? Three of Swords. See that there's been disappointment here within a marriage. Okay, let's take 3 Sibyllars. We did have a 31, which equals a 4, right? Okay, 3 Sibyllars have just fallen out. Let's take them. We've got the Ace of Swords, dispiacere, tears of sadness, tears of... These could be tears of happiness in a few occasions, depending on what other cards are around them. Let's see. We've got Namika, the enemy. So clarity will come. Her mask is coming off. So we see who the enemy is or what the negativity was here. 12 Swords. Deception. And this is an older person here, which is causing, this could be a mother-in-law. She's older than the dispiacere here. She's caused a lot of tears to this divine feminine, let's say. And we've got alegría. Now, I don't know in which order these would go in. So, we've got the 9 of Wands, which we spoke of before. The 9 of Wands, right? Alegría is merriment and happiness. So it could go either way. Let's take a couple more Sibyllars. I feel like I need to. Now, alegría is merriment and happiness, but it's also someone that's out with their mates, having a good time, drinking, wanting to be free, celebrating their freedom, could be. We've got the mensajero, good news coming from afar. The news comes through. This is good karma. And the news has been coming from a distance. Maybe it's taken a while. We do have the postman here who takes forever. And we've got the 2 of Cups, everyone. The Casa. Really, really interesting here. Check these out. Okay, the 2 of Cups, the Casa can speak to someone's foundation or an agreement. Okay, news is coming through. This is the 2 of Cups. We've got the 9 of Wands and the 11 Pentacles, which 11 Pentacles, right? 11, first of all, is a door that opens. It's interesting to see that these two cards here, being a 12 of Swords and Ace of Swords, that's 13 swords, the release, Scorpio. And remember that 13 also equals a 4. 4 is the Emperor, it's the home. It's someone that's come out of heartbreak. They're resting, they're relaxing, they're healing. And it could be the Emperor that is bringing the news. It could be that the Emperor is severing the negativity, fixing things. 11 Pentacles, that equals a 10 plus another ace, which, if you think of the 10 of Pentacles, it's that restart, right? It turns into the ace, plus the other ace. Things have been up in the air. Someone's been juggling a situation. But I would say that both people want something long-term. They want to feel safe and secure in this connection. So money is very important at this point. 2 of Cups, Casa, the home, the stability. We've got the home again here. Interesting indeed. I'd like to take now a Wisdom of the Oracle, please, Spirit. Let's take a Wisdom of the Oracle, 26th of the month. And we have no home, no place like home. No place like home. And it's a number 5. And the home is up in the clouds. Someone needs to go. They feel they're calling. They need to go to another home, to another family, to build a new nest. And there is no place like home. 5 means the Hierophant. Again, following their heart, feeling safe and secure, or maybe even where there hasn't been any of that. We've got a couple of 5s here. Even with a Hierophant, that's like 15, the devil. It's taken forever to get to this home, but someone can now probably see. They can probably see, and I'm going to say pay attention to your dreams with all this Piscean energy here. Okay, I'm just wondering because the sun is moving through Cancer. Happy birthday if it's your birthday today. So for a lot of people, homes will be changing. Home can be your country, it could be where you're residing. Home is where the heart is, I'm going to say. Someone is following their heart. Let's see what the gods have got today. 26th. And we have Pan and sexuality, number 21. We haven't had Pan for a while. Now 21 does equal a 3. A 3 does speak to expansion and growth. Before I read from the book, everyone, let me just restart my camera. I want to take a Black Moon Astrology card. And we have Cancer, and I feel lots of Cancer energies, everyone. Someone is feeling the love. They want to move. Let's see, number 21 and Pan. We haven't had him for a while. Although Pan's parentage is unclear, he is usually the son of a nymph and possibly Hermes or Apollo. He is half goat and half man. He is the wild fertility god of the forest and represents our base animal nature as humans. Pan is the god of sexuality, and the tales of his sexual exploits are many. He has a heavy scent of animal and earth and expresses the raw and wild aspect of nature. Pan is a playful god who is also known for his masterful ability with the reeds we call Pan pipes. Now I'm going to say Venus is ready to enter Leo with Mars there. This is all about sexuality, and because both Venus and Mars will be dancing for the whole month of July through Leo. So there's going to be a back forth, back forth. It's like when you see, let's say, birds or, pigeons, let's say, mating. They flutter their wings and they're, in a playful dance. That's what I feel is going to be going on. And don't forget, it's not only romantic, it could be the ability to create. Okay, so I do feel a lot of desire. Do take precaution. It's going to be a very hot month of, as I've said, with Mars in Leo. Obviously, it's already, we're feeling the heat. The message: though many worshipped Pan, they often feared him too, for he represents the uncontrolled, untamable, base animal instinct, very much like the devil energy, everyone, that is present in every man and every woman. In the throes of sexual experience, a person loses their world identity, and other than death or religious and spiritual ecstasy, it is the only time we truly let ourselves go completely. A sense of oneness is experienced, but it is intense and uncontrolled. The animal nature takes over, and it is violent in passion and all-consuming. This experience is what was feared in Pan, and it is what is still feared today. Sexuality reminds us that we live and we die. We come from the earth, and to the earth we shall return. It is through sexuality that life is born, both literally and metaphorically. We base much of our lives around what we do, and though working hard and being productive is godly, the animal nature is about being, experiencing, and taking the mind beyond the mundane experience of productivity. To become sexually intoxicated is to totally surrender this worldly, controlled identity, and when either the inner or outer culture is not in harmony with the animal nature, it breeds shame, fear, and denial. And I feel here that there is a lot of denial. This is a time for connecting to your natural, raw, and wild animal nature. It is a time for bringing balance to this area of your life. Are you ashamed, fearful, frustrated, or bored with the sexual aspects of yourself and your life? The only way to overcome these feelings of agitation or restlessness is to explore and play. This is a time for accepting and embracing this aspect of your nature, a time for feeling wild and connected to life. Let go of worldly productive identity for a while and play. Interesting. Very interesting indeed, everyone. So it does talk about play. It does talk about being sensitive with Cancer, and I feel. And the Cancerian card is a number 16, which is, again, it is the Tower is number 16. But 16 also equals the 7, which is the Chariot. Let's take a couple of love messages and close this reading. I will leave you with that. After you left me, my world stopped. Please come back. That's the Three of Swords. I will climb any mountain. I will swim any river to be with you. Come to me. Three of Wands. So threes are very important. Could be 3 days. Could be the 3rd of July. Could be a love triangle here, obviously. Lots of threes. And we've got it in reverse. You grew a flower in my heart, which I call love. Now, I don't read these cards in reverse. We've got the Two of Cups. Someone is waiting on an offer of love. Remember, for me, my reverse cards goes to the Ace of Cups. So someone is realizing now, that maybe this was not only a sexual connection, but that maybe this was a heartfelt connection. I will climb any mountain. This is someone ready to do anything. I still feel a back and forth because it says, I will climb any mountain. It speaks of taking action. I will swim any river to be with you, but then it says, come to me. So there's a sense of ego in this. Please come back, come to me. And we've got a number 8, everyone. And 8 is the infinity symbol. And 8 is also, of course, it's the house of Scorpio. Someone needs to release, stop doing things over and over again in the same way. That's very, very important. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today, for connecting with me. Truly, truly appreciate it. 3, 4, 15, 24, 26. Again, an 8. 8 is very important here as well. So I will leave it at that. Thank you. Love and light to all of you. And sending you many blessings, lots of healing. And do something for yourself to relieve that frustration. Okay, if possible, try and have fun. Try not to see everything in its darkest phase, because we've got lots of black and white energies now. There's no middle ground. It's very, I mean, there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension. It's time to relieve. Do something that makes you happy. Ta-da, everyone.